Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and prospective Christ the King pupils. My name is Erin Wheeler, and I am proud to say I am the head teacher here at Christ the King Catholic High School. I would like to extend a very warm welcome to everyone who has joined us this evening. During these difficult times, it has meant that we cannot come together as a community in our main school hall, but we are hoping this virtual event this evening will provide you with a good feel for what we are about here at CTK.
Our mission statement is to grow, learn, serve and pray, and our underlying values are that we care, we aim high, we reflect, and we learn and achieve together. These aren't empty straplines. Our motto and values guide everything we do. There is a strong focus on achievement and excellence, but an also underlying ethos that through working hard and working together, you can so achieve much more. In our recent Ofsted inspection, which took place in February of this year, it was recognised that we are a rapidly improving school. This can be seen in the awarding of Goods for Leadership and Management, Behaviour and Attitudes, and Personal Development. I believe schools should be happy, vibrant and forward-thinking learning environments, where all children are nurtured, encouraged and supported to achieve the highest standards and develop as young people. I'm so passionate about education because it has the power to change our lives. For me, it is crucial for a school to know the child and their parents well, and a school should develop every aspect of a child, tapping into their interests and enabling their talents to blossom. Academic achievement and personal development go hand in hand. And so the academic offer, as well as the extracurricular provision and opportunities, should be second to none. Mrs. Oliver will talk about this in more detail in a short while. Here at Christ the King, we really put our young people first. It is a school that cares always to provide the best education and best opportunities for all its students. This evening, you will hear from Mrs. Oliver, Senior Assistant Head Teacher, who has overall responsibility for our curriculum, Miss O'Hanlon, Assistant Head Teacher, in charge of Behaviour and Attitudes, and Miss Summers, who is our Head of Transition. So to some of the important details that will help you know and understand Christ the King Catholic High School. We believe strongly in supporting each individual in their transition to Year 7. This is achieved through a wide variety of activities which Miss Summers will talk to you about in a little while. More importantly, and differently from many other schools, there is an opportunity for each child and their parents to come and meet with one of the senior members of staff here before your child starts. At this meeting, you can discuss your child's academic ability and also their interests and talents, and give us any information you think it is important for us to know. This helps our children settle in well and for our staff to get to know them quickly. Our pastoral team and tutors look after each child's academic progress and well-being. We want everyone to work hard, enjoy what they do, and be happy in all aspects of school life. We know that working with parents is a vital part of this. We take care to develop these partnerships from the outset. Early in the autumn term, we have an evening focused on teaching, learning, and what your child will study. Soon after that, we have a Meet the Tutor evening for you to hear how your child has settled in, and then again a few weeks later, a parents' evening for you to discuss how your child is doing in the academic subjects. At Christ the King, as I said, we believe in aiming high, raising aspirations and achieving excellence. There were truly some outstanding results in the past 2 years' GCSE examinations, with a significant number of grades achieved at 7+. Christ the King is a school for the community, one that reflects the standards and aspirations our parents and neighbours have for their local school. As the only 11 to 19 school in Southport, we offer progression and continuity as our staff will have known pupils for 7 years. Our curriculum is well planned and well sequenced from Key Stage through to Key Stage 4 and then on to Key Stage 5. We demand the highest standards of behaviour, courtesy and respect to all members of the community. Taking pride in appearance is an essential part of being a Christ the King student, and we have a strict uniform and behaviour policy. You will hear more about this from Miss O'Hanlon and Miss Summers. The pastoral team here is strong, and pupils know who to seek out should they need help or support. You have heard about some of the key aspects of the school. I am obviously very proud to be head teacher here and fortunate enough to work with such a dedicated team of colleagues and fabulous pupils. I hope I've enabled you to have a greater understanding of what this school has to offer your child. You will see it as a vibrant school and one in which your son or daughter can be both happy and successful. I think one of the best ways to really know what a school has to offer is to hear it from the pupils themselves. So at the end of the presentation, we do have some pupils who would like to talk to you about their experience here and offer you an insight into school life. Our children are our greatest asset, and their nurture and development is the privilege of any school entrusted with it. I sincerely hope you feel that here at Christ the King, you feel able to give us that privilege. I look forward to meeting you all in person once it is safe to do so. And I am now going to hand over to Mrs. Oliver. Thank you.
Good evening, my name is Mrs. Oliver. I'm Senior Assistant Head Teacher with responsibility for the whole school curriculum. I'd like to talk briefly about the elements which make up our inspiring school curriculum, and I think it's really important to start with our school vision. We want every child, regardless of ability, gender or background, to be successful and reach their full potential. And it is vital that our curriculum allows all of our pupils to succeed both academically and personally. Our exciting and engaging curriculum allows pupils to develop the knowledge, skills and understanding needed to be well-educated individuals, ensuring that they are fully prepared for future life beyond school. Our curriculum is underpinned by the values of our mission statement, where we encourage pupils to grow as fantastic individuals, learn valuable knowledge and skills, serve our community by building strong relationships, and pray with rich opportunities for reflection and spiritual development. Our mission statement is brought to life every day by our whole school community following the CTK way. These are key qualities and character traits which we want all of our pupils to display. These are qualities which ensure our children develop into well-rounded, happy and confident individuals, as well as becoming responsible citizens in the wider community. We have a wide and varied personal development programme which promotes character, curiosity, independence and creativity. Our guidance programme includes lessons in developing positive growth mindset, keeping safe online, promoting active citizenship, first aid, British values and learning about the economy. We have many great opportunities for pupil leadership, which develops valuable character skills such as confidence, communication and cooperation. A strong academic core is the heart of our curriculum, with a high proportion of lessons given to English, maths, science and humanities. These are complemented by a broad range of creative and practical subjects. Every subject is coherently planned and sequenced so that new knowledge builds on secure foundations at every point as pupils move through the curriculum. This ensures our pupils form a clear understanding and learning is deepened and enriched. All of our subjects are delivered by highly specialist teachers, with many disciplines being taught to GCSE and A-level standard. As you can see here, we have a wide and varied choice when it comes to choosing options at 14 and at 16. Our Level 2 and 3 provision also includes a variety of vocational courses to meet the needs of all our different learners. We understand the importance of developing the whole individual child and see our extracurricular and enrichment programme as an excellent tool to build strong relationships with each other. We offer many extracurricular and enrichment opportunities, which allows our pupils to positively contribute to our school and the local and wider community. Here is just a summary of these opportunities available. A real strength of CTK is the amazing community and ethos we have, which was highlighted on most recent Section 48 inspection, which was judged as outstanding in our provision for Catholic education. An opportunity for prayer and reflection is a distinctive element of our school and what makes us so special. We take pride in daily prayer and reflection, which allows pupils and staff to reflect on personal achievements, current affairs, gospel values and world events. Our chaplaincy programme supports personal growth and delivers key messages about the importance of caring, giving and respecting each other.
Okay, so now I'd like to introduce Dennis Jones, our school chaplain, who's going to tell you a little bit about his role in school.
Good evening, I'm Dennis Jones, the chaplain at Christ the King. At Christ the King, we are so much more than a school. We are a community of faith. My role is to help you to fulfill your potential by using the amazing gifts and talents that you have to offer. We do this through prayer and reflection, but also through faith and action, charity work, friendship, service to others, retreats, trips and pilgrimages. I work together with your families and our local parishes to help you get the best experience of high school and become the best version of you. I'll now pass back to Mrs. Oliver.
So to finish, I would like to show you our CTK learning journey, where we've carefully mapped out all of the opportunities for pupils to become confident, successful and well-educated individuals. Our curriculum is aspirational, broad, balanced and knowledge-rich, allowing every child to shine. I would now like to introduce our assistant head teacher, Miss O'Hanlon.
Good evening. My name is Miss O'Hanlon and I am assistant head teacher and I oversee behaviour and standards at Christ the King. I'm just going to talk you through the pastoral structure and some of the support that we can provide for your child at Christ the King.
We have an amazing pastoral team that I am proud to lead. They form an integral part of our school community. When Ofsted came to visit in February of this year, we were graded good for behaviour and attitudes. Here are a few of the observations that they made. These are examples of the behaviours that I see every day at our school. The pupils and students at Christ the King are happy and safe. They are respectful to each other and adults in the school. Teachers have high expectations and pupils are engaged in school life. Pupils behave well in school. Pupils move calmly and purposefully to their learning. This represents how strong our pastoral support is and how well your child will be supported when they attend here. We have high expectations of all of our pupils. Here you can see the Christ the King expectations, which are to be ready, respectful and safe. These apply to all aspects of school life, including before and after school, during lessons and free time. Our award system is linked to this and pupils automatically gain 3 recognition points during form time and for every lesson. We have a firm but fair approach where all staff are consistent in applying the behaviour policy. They are encouraged to focus on the positive behaviours displayed by pupils, ensuring that our school community is calm. Attendance is the most vital area and our school motto is that every lesson counts. We have a high school target of 97% as we recognise the link between attendance and performance. Your child will greatly benefit from their education if they attend all lessons. We support our families and work closely with parents and carers to help to ensure that attendance and punctuality is excellent for all pupils. Parents often think that 90% attendance is reasonably high, but as you can see from this data, if a pupil has 90% attendance from year 7 to 11, they will miss 20 weeks of their education, which is equivalent to a whole term and a half of learning. If this drops to 50%, they'll have missed 100 weeks of their education, which would mean 2.5 years of learning being lost. Imagine the effect that could have on their progress. As I said earlier, every lesson really does count. Here at Christ the King, we use the Sims Parents app, which can be downloaded on any smartphone. It's an excellent tool for communicating with parents and carers. Here, you'll be able to track your child's recognition points, their attendance and punctuality. You can also update your personal contact details, see your child's timetable, and access key information and messages. The feedback from parents has been extremely positive, and they've found this really helpful to have. Lastly, I would like to introduce you to our SENCO, Mrs. Laura Stridgen. She is with us this evening to answer any questions you may have about support for your child and specialist provision here at Christ the King. I now introduce you to Miss Kerry Summers, who is Head of Transition and our Year 7 Student Progress Leader. Over to you, Kerry.
Good evening. My name's Miss Summers and I'm Head of Transition and I'm the Year 7 Student Progress Leader. Over the past week or so, I've been visiting local primaries to highlight the positives about Christ the King. It was my absolute pleasure to meet you all. I'd like to tell you a little more about the transition programme. It's a big move from primary to secondary school. So it's our mission to support our pupils and their families with the next stepping stone of life to make everything as smooth as it can be. So over the summer, we have conversations so that we are fully informed because each child is unique. So we want to find out from primaries and parents so that we've got the whole picture of each child. A detailed transition booklet and the gift of a book to encourage our children to read over the summer is sent out in the post, and then lots of different videos with lots of different resources are emailed home on a weekly basis, and they are posted on our website for you to look at, and all of that is under the transition tab on our main school website. Throughout the actual process, we want to actually meet with parents as well where possible. This year that's not been possible. So for the transition programme itself, a detailed booklet and the gift of a book to encourage our children to read over the summer is posted home. And then we have lots of resources posted on our website and sent out weekly via email. Everything can be found on our website in one place under the transition tab. We'd like to interact with our parents and pupils wherever possible because we do like to have that personal touch. So we've used Google Meetings online, and ideally we would like to invite our pupils into school, which we managed to do in August in an induction day so that our pupils could meet each other, their form tutor and key members of staff. There is a dedicated email, transition21@christtheking-school.com, and it is open now for any queries because we appreciate that parents and carers do have lots of questions and concerns, and you will get a quick and thorough response to hopefully alleviate any of your fears or worries. So when the children arrive in Year 7, we have a very busy first half term. The first day, we try to allow our pupils to have a really fun day, to really bring them into Christ the King and to show them all of the activities that they can do in the lessons and beyond lessons. So we even ended with a little dance on the tennis court at the end of day 1, and the children were absolutely delighted with that. Throughout the first few weeks, we have a school tour to make sure that all of our pupils know where they're going and feel comfortable and confident with their new surroundings. Their subject teachers and key staff will help them settle in. They will go through the school map with them, make sure they know where they're going to help them settle in nice and quickly. Our induction activities will involve visiting one of our local churches, and we will also try and do a visit outside of school on a trip somewhere so that we can get to know each other outside of the classroom. A welcome mass finishes our induction, and that is where hopefully parents will be invited into school if it's safe to do so, so that we can welcome all of our new families into the Christ the King community. Now, as the Year 7 student progress leader, once your child is in Year 7, it's very important that I check on their academic and pastoral progress to make sure that they are doing well in lessons. We can identify any gaps in their learning, help with any interventions that are needed to try and keep them on track. Pastorally as well, it's really important that your child is happy and safe in school, and we will help them by supporting them throughout all of their time here at Christ the King. Our school uniform is shown here on this slide. Our main suppliers are Whitakers and Zips and Snips, and we make sure that our pupils know exactly what is expected in our school uniform policy so that everyone looks smart and ready to learn. Our PE kit is unisex, and there is a lot of choice there, so whatever your child feels comfortable wearing for PE, we will then get the best out of them. So everything's listed there, and again, they can be bought from Whitakers and Zips and Snips. So to finish, if there's anything you would like to ask, please do use our email, transition21@christtheking-school.com, and please ensure that you've filled in the form on our website for regular updates and information by logging your personal email address there. So now that you've heard from key members of staff, it's now time for you to listen to some of our wonderful pupils.
The reason I first wanted to start at Christ the King was because of all the help and support we've got, like online videos and seeing our form class. But starting a new school can be difficult for not just people who have a lot of confidence, but also ones who don't. So Christ the King offers support, help, and people who are on their own going to a whole new school can make a lot of new friends. I've made at least 5 new friends, and it's already been like 2 weeks. And the subjects here are really fun, especially maths and science. We get to use a lot of equipment, and the people here are really welcoming and kind, and the teachers are really funny and kind.
One of my favourite aspects of Christ the King has to be the student-teacher relationships.
All our teachers are here for you if you're concerned about anything you're studying or even problems at home.
Many opportunities are provided here at Christ the King, including trips where you can see things you never thought you could.
We offer a wide variety of subjects, even subjects regarding the creative arts, such as film, media, and drama.
No matter how big or small your problem is, our pastoral team is always here to help.
Every Monday, we have a school nurse that comes into our school.
We have multiple mental health outlets and are always looking to extend this.
All our teachers are highly passionate about what they teach. They are always here for you to make sure you excel.
If you have a question, their extensive knowledge will leave you satisfied. And with coronavirus being our #1 priority, we've ensured to take precautions to have pupil safety.
We wear face masks in the corridors.
We have hand sanitizer in every classroom.
Designated toilets.
Our pupils are spread out among the school.
And also, our teachers are socially distanced from you and each other.
With pupils being our #1 safety and well-being concern, we've made sure to take this seriously.
Thank you for watching our virtual open evening.
We hope to see you in September.
So that ends our presentation this evening, and I hope that you found it useful. You can now take a tour of our subject areas, as they have each produced a short clip for you to watch. The links for each subject area are available on the Open Evening section of our school website. What I can tell you is that our staff across this school have enthusiasm, dedication and commitment to all our pupils. Thank you for listening.
Hi, I'm Laura Stridgen and I'm the Special Educational Needs and Disabilities Coordinator here at Christ the King. So at Christ the King, we're committed to inclusion within school curriculum and adopt a whole school approach to special educational needs, whereby all staff are responsible for the inclusion of all pupils. We set high expectations of everyone and therefore all children with SEN will be able to achieve their full potential. I head up a fully committed SEN team. We have several teaching assistants in there and also have access to learning mentor support as needed. I have very close links with many of our primary SENCOs, and that ensures that we can have a really robust and effective transition in the summer term. I can also attend meetings either with the school, with external agencies and obviously with yourselves. We can also organise enhanced transition support for pupils, and that can include extra visits and extra support sessions in school. Once in our school, we do have access to a range of additional support, depending on pupil need. So that can be anything from literacy support packs through to our IDL intervention support. We also have social skills and support from our specialist teacher who comes in from Sefton. We also have a learning support base where I am now, and we have access to a quiet room for pupils who maybe just need to take a bit of time out. Now, I fully appreciate the special needs is a very individual requirement for pupils, and so although I can give you an overview of our general support in school, I know that you are going to want to speak to me on a one-to-one basis. So my contact details are as follows. So my direct email address is stridl@christtheking-school.com, or you can reach me via the usual school telephone number of 01704 565 121. Thanks very much, and I'll speak to you soon.